man. Don't waste your time, your potential, your value of your life. You know the saying, if you don't buy now, get in tune, man. Get in tune. Do not waste your time, your potential, your value of your life. You gotta stay focused. Gotta stay consistent. You gotta be disciplined. You gotta make sure you on the right track to being successful, man. It's all up to you. You create the value, you create the life you want for yourself, you create the opportunities. Everything is all up to you, man. You got to be accountable for your life decisions. You got to be accountable for your life choices. You have to keep grinding and make a way for yourself. What's up? Shout out Parker. What's up, Parker? How you feeling? Appreciate you for tuning in. What's up? What's up? How you feeling? Don't waste your time, your potential, your value of your life, man. Stay focused, keep grinding, do what you need to do in order to be successful. If you're new, make sure you hit that sub and that like button, man. Make sure you smash that sub and that like button. Do not waste your time, your potential, your value of your life, man. You got to stay focused, got to keep grinding, do what you need to do in order to be successful. Never quit, never give up, man. Every day, stay at it. Around, but I'm doing great. Man, yeah, man, I appreciate you for tuning in and showing love for real, man. I hope everything been good, you know. I'm still going at it, still staying consistent. But how life and stuff been for you, man? Let me know how life and stuff been for you. I appreciate you for tuning back in. But yeah, though, man, I just been at it every day, trying to stay consistent, trying to stay focused, trying to keep going, you know. That's what it's been about, man. Just trying to show up. Yeah, man, that's good though, man. I'm glad to hear from you. I'm glad you tuned in. I'm glad you joined the show, love, man. I appreciate it for real. You know, right now, man, I'm just focused on grinding, man. Grinding with streaming, grinding outside of streaming, and making something happen for myself and to keep staying consistent and showing up, no matter what, because that's what it's about at the end of the day. You feel me? Showing up for yourself, no matter how you feeling, just making something happen for yourself. Shout out to all the new viewers joining. Make sure you hit that sub and that like button, man. Make sure you smash that sub and that like button. I appreciate all the love and support and everybody tuning in. Don't waste your time, your potential, your value of your life, man. Stay focused, do what you need to do in order to be successful. Never quit, never quit, never give up on yourself. Yeah, brother, I just been working out, I just been feeling better. Facts, man. When you working out and you locked in with yourself, man, it's just like your life get better. When you focused on yourself and you focus on elevating, growing, and evolving in life, then that's when your life get better. Everything, you see everything in a new perspective. Cause that's how I be doing my life. Like I be working out now. I stream consistently. I be on point every day, and now it's like life feel way better. That's just how it be though, man. When you start working out, when you start reading, when you start wanting better for your life, then that's when your life change. You start feeling better, things start to happen for you, all types of things. Shout out Evie. Yeah, I remember you, Evie. Appreciate you for tuning back in. How you feeling? Appreciate you for tuning back in, man. I appreciate the love and support for real. Facts, man. God loves everybody. But at the same time, though, like I say, like I don't, to be honest, like I be trying to, like, for my channel, I try to have a channel where it's like, focus on yourself, like focus on getting your life together, but also, yeah, love God, always have God first, but at the same time, you have to put the work in, like meeting him halfway, and you finding it in yourself to understand what you need to do for yourself to be successful also, because just loving God and praying is not gonna fully get you to where you trying to be. You also have to put the work in. You also have to sacrifice. You also have to discipline yourself. You also have to be consistent and go after the things you want for your life. you gotta put that work in, man, and keep showing up at the end of the day. I like your channel. Appreciate you, Evie, man. I appreciate the love and support for real, you know. It's definitely a grind, man. It's definitely a grind. Hopefully right now we on the grind of 10K. Um and taking it, like I say, man, right now it's like the turtle, like I said, the turtle race, man. It's slow and steady, you know. Keeping it at a pace and showing up every day. Because it's like, man, you don't know, like, it's like it's a uphill battle. But at the same time though, when you locked in and you're not quitting, what you mean by that, Parker? Shout out to all the new viewers joining, man. Make sure you hit that sub and that like button. Make sure you smash that sub and that like button if you're new. I appreciate all the love and support and everybody tuning in. You know, don't waste your time, your potential, your value of your life. Stay focused, keep grinding, man. Do what you need to do in order to be successful. Never quit, never give up. You feel me? You can do anything you want to as long as you believe in yourself. But what you mean by moderator Parker? I gotta get in tune, man. I gotta get in tune. But yeah, though, man, it's definitely a grind. Then you can't be when you stream it too. It's like you can't be boring. It's like it's ups and downs. You know, sometimes you might have you feel me. You might have your time where everything going good, and then you got your time where everything going bad. You know, you got your good days, you got your bad days, you got your good months, you got your bad months. You know, that's oh, okay. And for sure, I appreciate you for tuning in, Evie. But how you do the moderator thing, Parker? But yeah, though, appreciate you for tuning in, though, Evie. I appreciate the love and support for real. But yeah, though, man, it's definitely an everyday grind, man. I just be trying to, give out the motivation and inspiration to help anybody that I can. You know, any questions, any life advice, anything that my supporters may have, man, I'm here to help with it and just help with change, help with whatever that needs to. Yeah. Yeah, appreciate you though, Evie. Appreciate the love and support and you tuning in. Yeah, though, man, but it's not going, especially in today's time, and man, it's not gonna come easy. You can't expect things to happen the way you want it to happen. You know, sometimes you just got to get up and go get to it. You know, without making excuses and figure it out. You know, as many times as I say it, I'm gonna keep saying it. You gotta figure it out for yourself. You know, you can't expect no handouts. You can't expect somebody to do it for you. You can't none of that, man. Just keep working, keep putting the work in, keep grinding, man. Keep doing what you need to do and focus on what you need to focus on. You know, don't pay attention to the negativity, man. It's all about your perspective. You know, um, keeping a certain mentality, keeping a certain mindset, and pushing forward, being able to push forward and still strive and get to where you trying to get to. Any new viewers joining, make sure you hit that sub and that like button for me. Cause I know at times, man. Okay, bet. I got you during cause I'm gonna do my research on it, Parker. The next one I'm gonna see. I got you on the next one. Dang, my light keeps shutting off. Yeah though, man. It's that's one thing though, man. Like with streaming and content creation, man, I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot of work. And then the way like how I'm trying to like with me trying to do what I'm trying to do for my channel, it's a lot of work that go into, what you trying to do and how you trying to do it, you feel me? Opposed to like, cause like with me, like I'll be like I'm trying to do something a certain way, so it might take me, a little bit longer to get where I'm trying to be. But you figure when you figuring it out and you trying to make a way and you trying to see what work and what don't work and trying this and trying that and all those type of things. You just gotta keep going, keep striving, figure it out. Facts, man, facts. Congratulations on the K2, Parker. What's your content? Like what your content is based on. But yeah though, it's definitely not easy because like I said, you got good months, bad months, then you gotta figure out, the algorithm, you gotta do your research, then you gotta keep showing up, even with bad videos, good videos. For real. For real, man. It's like, okay, that's what's up, man. Yeah, man. Keep going, keep striving, keep working, until you make it to where you wanna be. You can definitely do it, man. Just keep believing in yourself and keep putting the work in. Like I say, it's about the research too, making sure you do the right research and having a plan for yourself on, what work, what don't work, but also like trying to create it in a way to where you still love it. That be the hard part because it's like you want to do other things, but then you want to also want to do what works for you, because a lot of times, like, doing what you really want to do might not necessarily strictly work for you in that way. So you got to figure out a way that works for you. And you got to do it that certain way until you successful, until you got, where you want to be. Then it's like, okay, man, I can move, like, I can move the goalpost over a little bit and, create it to well something I really want to do. But that's what's up, man. Keep going with your content. Keep doing what you need to do, man. Stay focused, and don't quit for real. Cause man, it's definitely a grind, man. Do you do what I was gonna say? Do you do streaming or like just content? Streaming is, but like I mean like videos, regular videos. Yeah, cause it's a man. It's short. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what's up. I was tuning into the shorts too. I was kind of like, but with my shorts, I was doing like, how can I say? I was doing clips from my stream, and like that's something I want too. Like eventually, I'm gonna just start trying to do clips and like take my clips and post them, from my stream and make it work like that. Try to get it to work like that, man. Yeah, I feel that. I want to go low. Yeah, I feel that. Cause I started off, cause I think you got to get to 70 subscribers before you can, or is it 100? I forgot what it was like for you to actually start live streaming. You got to get to a certain amount of subs before you could live stream. So I started off just posting videos, just posting motivational videos, and then I think I got to 70 or whatever the subscriber count was. Oh, it was 50. Yeah, I got to 50 subs, and then when I got to 50 subs, it was just like, yeah, when I got to 50 subs, it was just like, all right, cool. Let me try streaming. Then I started streaming, and then I ain't gonna lie, I had hit a couple videos where it was like I hit like 2K, 3K on the stream, and I was like, oh, okay, let me stick with streaming, And I was getting I was getting more viewers than I was when I was just posting videos. So I was like, let me go ahead and stream, and let me stay consistent with streaming. But now it's like, now that I'm streaming, it's like, all right, when I was getting traction, you know, after I started getting traction, like 3K, 2K, it got slower, the stream started going down, then it went to like, you know, 50, like I say I average like 50 to 70 views now. So what I'm thinking is like I might change it up. I might do something different, see if something else works, within streaming though. Like I ain't gonna stop streaming, but like try to do something else with the stream, to see if I can, get the traction back. But right now I'm just staying like, staying on it. I ain't gonna let the views and the, because that's one thing too. When you start getting like high views and you go from 3K to like 2K, like even though it ain't that high, but it's better than like 100, 200, that could really like knock you off your focus and you could be like, all right, I'm not gonna do this, or all right, I'm done. But I think it's important for you to keep going, you feel me? Because that's what really, it really shows that you determined for real. Like, even when the results and things ain't going your way, it show you really want it. And that be my whole point on not giving up and me trying to figure out a way or me staying consistent until I find a better way at what I'm doing. What's up? Shout out McKee. What's up? Appreciate you for tuning in and showing love, man. If you new, make sure you hit that sub and that like button for me, man. Make sure you smash that sub and that like button. Don't waste your time, your potential, your value, or your life. Stay focused, man. Do what you need to do in order to be successful. Get up and grind, man. As long as you believe in yourself, you can do anything you want to. You feel me? You can do anything you want to as long as you put the work in and believe in yourself, man. It's an everyday thing. Don't try to, you know, say, why do I deserve a like and a subscribe? You feel me? Because I deserve a like and subscribe because if you was generous, you would like and subscribe. if you was generous, you would like and subscribe. Like, genuinely, do you even? Hey, man, if you was closed, what the saying, closed mouths don't get fed. You feel me? Because you said, like, genuinely, do you really deserve that? But like I said, man, to answer your questions, closed mouths don't get fed. Sometimes people need to hit a, like, comment, and subscribe, so they can keep tuning in. And yeah, man. That too, appreciate you, Parker. Say because he's a good brother. Facts, man. It's all genuine. It's all genuine and good vibes over here. What do you ain't like whack you like? Well, what I bring to the table, I bring consistency. I bring consistency, dedication, character. You feel me? Morals, principles. Once I go on, you know, I bring consistency, dedication, morals, principles. Standards, accountability. Some type of lesson, some type of life advice. Yeah, I feel you though. I'm gonna just say Ben though. I'm gonna call you Ben. But yeah though, I feel you though, because you should have a reason for it. But like I said, I just feel like, I'm consistent. I give actually, decent life advice. I tell you, don't waste your time, your potential, your value, or your life. And you can do anything you want to as long as you believe in yourself. At the end of the day, that's what it's about, man. Like I said, my channel it holds some type of weight, it holds some type of, just because off of the strength, the person I am, like a real genuine person that give, game, life advice, um, and that go to like, And there goes the light. But yeah, though, man, just a real genuine person, man. Real genuine person that got morals, principles, standards, um, and give you good game, man. You can't beat it. I'm consistent. That's why though. That's why I always say like hit that sub, hit that like button. But appreciate you being though. Appreciate you, man, for real. Appreciate the love and support. Yeah, though, man, you gotta stay on it, stay focused, man. I'm gonna keep grinding, and I give off that like I say, if I'm preaching something, if I'm saying something, I'm also doing it too. Like every night I'm consistent with streaming. I'm consistent with preaching the same message, and I'm not only just preaching it. I'm actually standing on it outside of, you feel me, like the content. Like this is who I am off camera too. That's why I tell people, like I give advice on focusing on yourself. Getting your life together for you, and doing what you need to do for yourself, and also having morals, principles, boundaries, accountability. Don't expect somebody else to do what you need to do for yourself. Always chase attract your dreams and goals and go after the life you want for yourself, because ain't nobody else gonna do that for you but you at the end of the day. And that's what my channel about, man. Focusing on yourself, having morals, principles, being accountable, making the right choices, the right decisions, staying away from validation, temptation, you know, all of those things, man. Like the caption say, man, all of it dials down to the caption of every video. Don't waste your time, your potential, your value, or your life. All of it play a part. Whatever I'm talking about, time management, um, your potential, all of it, man. Focusing on yourself. When you focused on yourself, you not wasting your time, your potential, your value, or your life. Cause you locked in with you and you doing what you need to do for you, and you focusing on yourself. That's typically, you feel me, loving yourself. What's up, Khalil Blair? What's up? What's up? Appreciate you for tuning in. How you been? What's up? Appreciate you for tuning back in. I appreciate the love and support. How you been? How you been? That's another thing too. I ain't gonna lie. It definitely hit different when you like. I feel like when you build a fan base and you build some good, some real love, like good supporters. That be my whole thing too. Making sure I'm building real love, and not something fake. Um, I want something authentic, people that mess with me just for me, me for just talking. I ain't got to do nothing crazy. I ain't got to do nothing, outlandish. I could just get on here and talk and speak something real and people could mess with me. That part too, you know. I'm good. I'm good though. I'm good though, Khalil, man. I hope everything's been good. I hope life treating you well, man. Hope everything is fine. But yeah, though, I'm good though. I can't call it, still on the grind. Still trying to stay consistent, still trying to figure it out every day. But we not quitting, we not giving up. We staying focused, we doing what we need to do to be successful at the end of the day. You know, I'm on it, man. Staying focused and locked in pretty much. That's what I gotta. And sometimes you can, and we could talk about like how can I say it? Like you could have something, you could have a goal for yourself, and you could have something set in life for you, but sometimes things come in and take you away from your goal. Like things can get in the way and block you and distract you from where you trying to be in life. But you just gotta remain focused. Like you gotta stay disciplined to what you actually want out of life and what you trying to achieve for yourself. You can't really just don't don't steer away from what you really trying to do for yourself, because it could be easy, man. It could definitely be easy to be like, I don't even want to do this no more. Or is this really what I'm supposed to be doing? Or because if you start, you don't want to start something and quit, start something and quit, start something and quit, start something quick, because it's just like planting a seed, man. once you plant a seed, if you ain't patient enough to wait for the seed to grow, grow into a tree, grow big, you feel me? The plant to grow, whatever it is, then it's like you will never get the, fruits of your labor, as they say. Like you will never see like what your worth, the worth of it, It's about, the longevity, what you sustain, and the legacy, all of that stuff, man, for real. That's what it's about for real, man. But yeah, though, I gotta. That's my whole thing. Me trying to, set something up and build something, and being patient enough to see it work out and to grow into something, that I would love one day. So that's what we on, man. That's what we focused on. That's what we trying to get to. That's the life we grinding for, and that's why I say go out and create the life you want for yourself at the end of the day. Create the life you want for yourself, man, and don't quit, don't give up, no matter how ugly it get, no matter how the results turn out, you gotta have it in your head too. Like when I start something, no matter how these results look, like I could fail miserably, but I'm still not gonna give up, and that's how you gotta look at it. Whatever field you in, whatever your purpose is in life, when I started and I actually try and give my effort and energy into it, no matter how the results look, I'm not gonna quit or give up. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep striving. I'm gonna make it work somehow. We gonna figure it out, and it's gonna work out. However way it work out, it's gonna work out. But I'm not quitting. I'm not stopping. I'm not giving up. I'm gonna just be patient till it work out. Facts, man, facts. Cause that's how it gotta be. That's how you gotta be, man. All the new viewers join, and make sure you hit that sub and that like button. Make sure you smash that sub and that like button. I appreciate you for tuning in. I appreciate the love and support for real, man. Stay focused, keep going, do what you need to do in order to be successful. Yep, man. But yeah, though, y'all, man, I appreciate all the love and support and everybody that tuned in for real, man. The grind don't stop, man. Keep going, do what you need to do in order to be successful. Never quit, never give up. Believe in yourself, love yourself. Don't waste your time, your potential, your value, or your life. You can do anything you want to in life. Create that life you want for yourself, man. I appreciate y'all. Say you look like you need. Hey, for real, I ain't gonna lie. I definitely do need some sleep. This that this that work, that put in that work for real, man. I've been putting in that work. I've been putting in that work, man. Work, streaming, grinding, boy. It definitely be a lot, but we ain't making no excuses or no, you feel me? We gonna do it tired. You gotta do it tired. You gotta do it when you don't know. You just gotta get it done in general. He said, then get to sleep, brother. Hey, you see me? I'm trying to out drag the stream. I ain't gonna. I'm trying to outlast the stream. I'm trying to keep it going. I'ma doze off in the middle of talking. I'ma just doze off. Yeah, appreciate you though, Parker, man. I appreciate the love and support. But yeah, though, y'all, man, I'm finna end the stream. Don't waste your time, your potential, your value, and your life, man. You can do anything you want to as long as you put your mind to it, y'all. And I'm out, y'all. Peace.